Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Miculek, and I'm going to show you a jam that occurs very rarely on an AR platform. I've been around this kind of firearm now since about 1983. I've done military classes about the last 15, 16 years, shot a zillion competitions. I hold a world record shooting a modern platform like this.
Stand by! Go!
A 159! So I've got a lot of ammunition behind it, a lot of range time. But what makes this kind of unique when it happens, it's totally out of the realm of how you're going to clear a malfunction that you probably have ever seen. So I want to share it with you. I've only seen it twice on the range, and it's kind of catastrophic when it happens. But it's easy to diagnose if you know what to look for. Usually caused by a bad magazine or a round flipping back into the platform while you're firing, either too close to a wall or something to that effect. So kind of give you an idea, and I'm going to induce it. So what I have here today for dummy rounds, I've got a couple of reloads with no primers, and I cross drill them so they're easily identifiable as an inert cartridge. So I'm going to put them in there, give you an idea what can happen. So one thing you want to remember when you're doing, so we're clear. This flag is a really good one. We're clear, no ammunition on the table, no live ammo. Give you an idea what happens. Usually associated with the bad mag, and that's something you want to police on your magazines. The P mags have been an exceptional product. I've shot them forever now. Everything has a failure point. So I have practice mags and I have competition mags. Even the alloy mags, they break in the back. And what happens is the feed lips get wider apart. And that's usually caused by rough handling. You're dropping a loaded mag and the ammunition stack comes up, or you have a bad malfunction and you winch it out and you take a mag and you've stressed the feed lips or you've opened it. So what happens somewhere during the feed cycle, that ammunition pops out of the magazine almost straight up and down. And when it pops out straight up and down, it can possibly do something like this. I'm going to see if I can induce it here. And when you hit the bolt release, you've got this kind of a situation. So what you want to remember, anytime you do a malfunction drill on an AR style platform, you always want to kind of keep it as vertical as possible. Anytime you do this and you do anything with the bolt, you've enticed that ammunition to find this covey hole. And what you have here, you notice when I'm pulling the charge handle back, the bolt's reciprocating, but it feels like it's short stroking. So the first thing you're going to think is, well, I got to reach, I'm going to disassemble it, I'm going to pull the back pin, but you can't open it because the bolt is sticking into the back of the receiver tube here, and it's going to prevent it from opening. So what you have, the more you pull it, the more you induce the malfunction. So what do you do here, guys? What do? Grab something. Grab a round, grab a stripper clip, grab a knife. You got to put the charge handle forward, grab the bolt with something, pull it to the rear, and shake it out, and now you're ready to go. I've only seen that a couple of times, but when it happens, it can do it on empty rounds as well as loaded rounds, and you get the same kind of malfunction. It overrides the bolt. What happens here, and the firearm itself, as you notice that the charge handle is hollow like this, so the cartridge comes into this area and then the bolt rides it like this. So the more you pull the charge handle, you're not doing anything. You're just short stroking it. You're not going anywhere. So you have to lock the handle forward and the receiver, reach in there with something, even if you get your finger in there from the bottom and pull the bolt to the rear, and then it'll fall clear. And then you can go about your business, put another mag in it, get back to the match or whatever you're doing with your firearm at the time. So when you see one of those, you know how to fix it now, and you can get some.